Hi everyone, this is Stevie from the Team Bubba podcast. Today it's gonna be a very short video. It's just wanted to point a few things out to those that are subscribing to Life Force's news network or Network Plus TV streaming, which is IPTV, which Kim has already confirmed this in a show with Chris Rice on a YouTube channel, which I'll play a little bit of that for you later. So first of all, I wanted to especially highlight what's going on in the UK. Now, there's been some changes to the law in the UK, and that's going to be impacting those that actually stream the information. So those that own in the stream websites. Also those that are agents for them, like agencies, which is Kim, and also those that are receiving it. So if you have an IPTV service and are not paying the subscription to those TV companies like HBO, Sky TV, Netflix, etc., then you're breaking the law, and they're clamping down hard now on people like yourself if you are subscribed to this service from Kim. It's illegal, which now, again, is identifying Kim as being in criminal activity. Why would someone who you trust, like Kim, provide a service like this that's going to get you into trouble? And as you'll see in a minute, some people have been put in jail for this in the UK. I'm sure this is the same around in most countries, especially in the US. There's plenty of people being arrested for copyright infringement. Anyway, so let's just focus on the UK at the moment, because this is quite a big change. Although they have been catching people out for years now that are doing IPTV. And this means you, even if you download the app from Google Play or iPlay, Apple Store, you think this is okay because I've downloaded from these legitimate stores, that you're not breaking the law. Well, you are, because IPTV itself is just a device that streams content, and it could be content that's not copyright or anything like that, or breaking the law. There are some IPTV services that you can use and you're not breaking law, but Kim is giving you 30,000 channels, 30,000 with all movies, all sports channels, everything. And she's admitted for $20 a month. And in some cases, it's more than that. It's like an old saying, if something's too good to be true, then maybe it is. Or maybe if something's too good to be true, then it's a scam. And in this case, it is. She's a criminal. And this is another one to add to her list of scams and illegal activities that she's into. Anyway, let's have a look at this article here. So the law significantly impacts those who run pirate IPTV sites that are illegal in the UK. And they are in most Western countries. That's my bit. Now, more than ever, there are many cases in which offenders are being arrested for streaming and watching streamed content illegally. Though this wasn't always the case, offenders are now increasingly undergoing criminal cases for running torrent sites, because it does run off a torrent. One such example is the case of individuals located in the UK who stream programs for premium content unlawfully. And I'll just to prove that, you might think like this is just Fire Stick Tricks website. It's actually in the media, the mainstream media, they've actually given names to these people that have been arrested, and in some cases been fined a lot of money. If I just scroll down to the bottom, I'll put the links in the description. Here we go. Okay, so there's a little bit there about how police disable stream content. So, and if you highlight here, even though that they've been disconnected or disabled the streaming content, more than 7,000 people have been issued with warnings from the UK police that relate to illegal streaming. And some of this has come through your internet provider. So what they're doing is they know from your IP address on what you're accessing. Your internet provider is handing this information over to the police now. So what is the potential penalty for streaming illegally? In the UK, there can be severe consequences for illegal streaming. In terms of the maximum penalty, you could be detained for up to 10 years. There you go. Now let's have a look at a case in a newspaper, which was quite recently, 6th of June. Illegal Premier League streamer handed 1 million fine and jail term after broadcasting games. Now, Premier League is soccer if you're in the US. So it's the top league in England, United Kingdom, and it's played throughout the whole world. So I read this article, and I'll put it in the description. 3 guys decided to put up a service, provide a service to pubs, clubs, and homes where they were everything, not just Sky TV. I mean, this was Netflix, movie channels, you name it. They were providing this service, and they got caught. Now, between the 3 of them, they were handed out 17 years imprisonment. One in particular was called Stephen King, not the author. So yeah, he was jailed for 7 years. Now, this was back in 2019. Now, the court also went and readdressed what he'd done and realised all the money he'd made from this service. They looked at his assets, what he's earned, or what he might not even be from the TV streaming. But they realised that for all the years and all these companies and homes that they'd been putting the service on for, it equates to about £1 million. So they've said that he has to cough up £1 million, or he will have his sentence extended to another, extended by an additional 6 years and 8 months. That's 6 years and 8 months. He's already got 7 years. So if he doesn't cough up the money and put it back into the public purse, then this is what they're going to do. So you can have a read through this, but it's this is the new English newspaper called The Mirror. Now we'll just switch back to 2020, a news article in the Independent. Thousands of people watching free live streams receive police warnings and threatening arrests. So this was December 2020. More than 7,000 people suspect of watching illegal live streams have been issued warnings by the UK police. The cease and desist email sent out this week states that anyone consuming pirate content such as premium TV shows or paywalled sporting events risk a maximum sentence up to 5 years imprisonment. 5 years. And that was in 2020. In the Express newspaper, again, another big newspaper in the UK, watching Sky, Netflix and Prime Video for free just landed hundreds with massive fines. So this is where people have been caught. Online piracy crackdown is continuing with hundreds of people that watched paid for service like Sky, Netflix, Prime Video illegally facing major consequences. Over 200 people have been arrested after subscribing to IPTV services, which gives illegal access to paid-for subscription channels. The arrests took place after police targeted a reseller of illegal streaming device. So this guy that got arrested, these people are resellers, which is what Kim's doing. Once they arrested her, once they do arrest Kim, they're going to look at all of the customers, all of her subscribers, and this will be you. You'll be like one of these 200 people. You're going to get arrested. You're going to get fined. So you have to really look into this. Look, a total of 240 people arrested and are now facing fines over £2,000 and potential even jail time. So this is the Kim, that loving person, cares for the planet, cares for everybody. But she's selling you a service and not telling you the risks. She's not even saying, look, I'm selling you a service, but if you get caught, you could go to jail. 2 people arrested. Another, this is Leicestershire Live, another website. 2 people arrested for legally streaming TV services in Leicestershire. 2 people have been arrested for legally streaming TV. Police carried out a warrant in a house yesterday. Okay, so this was in November 29th. A man aged 33 and a woman 48 was arrested on suspicion of infringing copyright by communicating work, according to police. The force confirmed that they have now shut down the IPTV service. Now, what they're going to do is these people got arrested. Honestly, they will go through every single thing. They want to get money. You know how the cabal are. They want money, and they will take you to the cleaners. That was in 2021. Here's one more. More people in the UK. Now, this was 31st of May this year. 3 illegal streams of popular TV shows and blockbusters are becoming more popular in the UK. Research shows, however, anyone who watches copyright protected content without paying a penny or cent need to be aware of the stiff penalties, with fines up to £800 being dished out by law enforcement. And I say, this is you watching this. Free stream boxes that typically find on paid for service such as Netflix, Prime Video, Disney Plus are becoming more popular. Okay, I won't read all this. It's just repeating itself. But it just shows down here that fines were issued last year when subscribers of Virgin Media, and this is quite a big internet provider in the UK, they sent letters out in the post from lawyers demanding money. So they want the money back because these big companies are paying billions, and all that's been done in the past is kind of like some people are being used as examples, but now they're really cracking this down. So if you don't think you're going to get caught, that's up to you. But you are feeding the mouths of criminals, and that is Kim. She's a criminal. She doesn't care about you. All she cares about is a few quid, few dollars. Now, we're led to believe that since we've been posting things like this, Google and Apple have taken down her apps. But she's still got a service available. You can stream it off a website. Now, if you're one of these people, you need to wake up. Really, you're not much difference to these people that, like the sheeple that the cabal have been putting lies out for the past few years. Do as you're told, do this, well, believe this, believe that. You're doing exactly the same with Kim. And it ain't just Kim, because Team Bubba are going to look at all the alt media people that we're aware of that are potential scammers, like your Charlie Wards, Simon Parkses, Miles Johnsons. You're all we're gonna look into you. We're gonna take you out. And what I mean by taking you out, you're not gonna get away with this. Whatever you're doing, we're gonna look into you. If you're legitimate, fair enough. We won't go down that. But we've got some content coming up, which is gonna point some of these people are not squeaky clean, like what you think. So please, if you're giving money to Kim, you're basically you're included in the crime, and you will get caught, because they've got teams of people now all over the world. Now I say I'm just focusing on UK, but wait until it starts kicking off in your own country, and they will do it. Now, just to prove that, for what Kim said back in April this year, she admitted that she uses IPTV and that 30,000 channels available for $20. Too good to be true, is it not? So let's have a listen. Now, this is take me off to Chris Rice for getting her to admit to this. It could be Chris getting her to admit to her crimes. I don't know, but whatever it is, he did a good job on that. She's actually spilled the beans. We didn't even know what she was using, but now we know. Let's have a listen to what Kim has to say about her IPTV channel.
Yeah, what we do is we typically do the news every single day. It's up there free and accessible for the first 24 hours. And then after that, we put it under the subscription.
Okay.
We try to make the subscription as reasonable as possible, plus also give people that can't afford it the opportunity to subscribe. As far as United Network Plus, it's an IPTV Plus app. We have, I think it's over 30,000 live channels from around the world in multiple different languages. Plus, we also have, I think it's about 30,000 movies and series are on there.
Yeah.
So you can video on demand, just like your other video on demand apps. And the cost is much lower than most of the others. So to get that kind of package on like a Netflix or a Hulu, I mean, you're going to pay $60, $70 a month. I think ours tops out in about $20.
Okay.
A little bit more. Mm-hmm.
Now, aside from...
So there you go. She's admitted it on film. Even though it's on her website, it belongs to her. She's mentioned streaming services like Netflix. We know very well that all of that is inclusive in that. So they are, IPTV do use Netflix streaming services where you might not be able to pick a movie or a TV show like you do with normal Netflix. It's actually 24-hour streaming of particular films and services that they already provide. So those that are sitting back in the alt media giggling at Kim and probably hoping she gets destroyed by all of this, we watching you too. You're not going to get away. If you're doing something similar, you will be you're definitely on our radar. Now, going forward, it's going to take a little bit of time for us to get information together, but once we have, we're going to be putting it out straight away. Please just think before you sign up to things with people like Kim or Charlie Ward or Simon Parks. These people are just out for the money. We know this. We've been watching her for a few years, and we've been part of her group and Thomas Williams's Truth on Integrity. They've made promises and nothing comes of it. If you think she's going to be spending money on wonderful things around the world from this subscription TV, and we know for a fact she's making a lot of money. So much that she's actually investing in crypto. So if you want to go down that route and feed the mouths of people that are fooling you, then that's up to you. It's just a warning. But we'll be coming back with more evidence on this and also on other things that she's up to and all the other criminals that are involved with her. Thanks very much. Please subscribe, like, and comment, especially comment. We really appreciate this. We want this content to get out there and for people to be warned. We don't want any more people getting scammed or even getting into trouble like this. This is legal activity. So thanks again. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.